Hello. There's the upstairs neighbors once again. I don't know what they are doing. I'm just gonna start banging upstairs too. I'm just kidding. I just kidding. Hello, my loves. How is everybody doing? Hello. Hi guys, if you guys are joining me, you guys heart this video. I was trying to make a grocery list for tomorrow when I get my groceries. Because now that it's going to be summertime after Thursday, I need to find new things to make for dinner. So I think tomorrow for dinner, I'll probably make a baked spaghetti and garlic bread tomorrow. Hello my loves, if you guys are joining me, you guys heart the video, share it out if you guys are hopping on. Welcome. Hi Cindy, hi Robin. How's everybody doing? Hi Louise. So I ate earlier. I had McDonald's for lunch, which was technically my breakfast, but it was my breakfast lunch earlier. So I wasn't hungry right away, but I started thinking like it's already gonna be 6 o'clock soon. Might as well start making something to eat. Hi Amanda, hi Maria, hi Lena. Thank you. I did my makeup earlier on TikTok, so I was like, I'm gonna come on Facebook so you guys can hang out with me. I'm gonna make some chicken fajita quesadillas for dinner. Hello, Yoli. So that's what we're making today. Some chicken fajita quesadillas. Okay. I actually like regular quesadillas, like without chicken. But Mark. Hi, Brittany. Brittany. I'm glad you're here. So literally, I was making my grocery list. Should I buy the steak this week or should I buy the steak next week? Because I need your help figuring out how to make it. Like, yeah. I mean, I can wait till next week with the Coca-Cola, right? Because I'm getting groceries tomorrow, so whatever works. But I start making my grocery list because I like to prep things like I was like, okay, I'm gonna make some baked spaghetti. I got stuff to make hot dogs. I got stuff to make like burger sliders, and then the baked spaghetti. Oh, that's good, Sue. I like when we grill. I just hate that it takes a while to do. Miss you too, buddy. Let me know when you're free. Or what are you doing Friday? Are you gonna do anything Friday? Well, first of all, get better, because y'all got sick. Because I have Asri. I have Asri this Friday. And there's no school. Chicken fajita sounds good. Yeah, so right now I'm going to work on the chicken fajitas right now, but I was like, let's keep it simple today. So I was like, chicken fajitas sounds good with some sour cream and, you know. So, alright, I'm gonna let that cook up. Buy it this week. Okay. God, don't tell me twice, because I'm hungry. Chicken fajitas dipped in buffalo sauce would be so yummy. Stop. You can do it this weekend. Okay. Well, I don't have nothing going on this weekend. Literally, I have nothing going on this weekend. I have no life. She is good, Robin. Thank you for asking. So today she went to the doctor. For those of you that remember, she was supposed to get her blood drawn today. Azriela did get her blood drawn from her arm. She got it from her left arm. And I was so nervous for her. I was so freaking nervous for her. She they had her lay on the bed and her like, or the table, whatever you call it, and her head was like facing towards me. So I was just leaning my face against her cheek and they told her, you don't have to look there, like just look towards the wall, whatever. So she was looking towards the wall. So I put my face on her face, and I just told her, it's okay, breathe, breathe. And today they drew blood from Azriela today. The doctor saw that Azriela's foot is still really bad and puffy and inflamed. It has not gotten better. Oh, thank you, Darlene. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Mary. If you guys are joining, everybody hit them hearts and share the video if you guys can, so everybody can get notified. So yeah, the doctor said that she still sees the inflammation in her foot or whatever, and she's like, has it got any better? Has it got any worse? I said, no, it has not changed at all. It has not gotten better. It has not gotten worse. It's just, it's stayed the same, you know? And anyways, so they're going to, I forgot, they gave me a number. It's in my purse, but they gave me a phone number. To a, I forgot what it's called. It starts with an R. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? An R. Okay, Brittany. Probably. I was like, girl, what was in that water when y'all went to the pool? Just kidding. But yeah, so this, I forgot what the referral was, but it's to somebody. It's an R. It's a specialist. Starts with an R. Anyways, rheumatoid factor test. They giving her they gave her a testing for lupus, something else, and arthritis. A rheumatologist. Yes, thank you, rheumatologist. Yes. So no, it's not from if it was from a spider, it should have gone away already by now. It's been like since July of last year. Yeah, so anyways, let's cook together. Yeah, let's do it. I'll make mixed drinks and you help me figure out how to learn how to cook. Hey, everybody throw some hearts up for Brittany. She's going to teach me how to cook steak for the first time. So I'm going to make mixed drinks and she's going to teach me how to cook. Hi, Amy. So yeah, she makes some good steaks, that's why. So anyways, so then yeah, so they sent the referral for that, and then they're going to test her for all these other things. When I call in, which I should remind me to call tomorrow, guys. I forgot to call today. See, it's just because I was working right when I got home, so I forgot. But yes, so they poked her and she was looking at the other direction, like she was looking towards the wall, and I put my face against her face and she was like, ow, it hurts. Like she said, ow, you know, she didn't cry. She just said, ow, it hurts. And then I just told her, like, breathe, mama, breathe. And she's like, I said, breathe. And then she was just like calm, and they were like, you're doing good, you're going good. Like she did, they grabbed like 3 tubes. They grabbed 3 tubes of blood from her. But she did really good. She did not cry. I'm not sure what they're thinking, honestly, boo-boo. I just know that I don't like seeing my child like that. Like, nobody wants to see your child being poked and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not a good feeling. But yeah, so she did pretty good. And then, so we're thinking it's something. I told her, I was like, look, nothing's coming about. Like, oh, they're also gonna do, hold on, you might hear the pans fall. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to grab it. They're also going to get her an ultrasound, because my mother-in-law was there with me. Mark's mom was there with me, helping me. And she was like, the doctor was like, has she ever got an ultrasound? And I was like, no. I was like, they've done 2 x-rays, a CT scan, and an MRI, and everything's coming out clear. Yeah, they're probably checking for autoimmune problems. Yes, that's exactly what they're checking for. Basically, it's an expert of inflammation. I see one every 6 months. It's not fun at all. Probably will take a while to get results back. Yeah, so I'm hoping we can find out something soon. I don't know. Like I said, I feel so bad because, like, I told the doctor, like, the freaking orthopedic told me, like, oh, just continue giving her ibuprofen and have her do Epsom salt baths and, like, have a rest. I'm like, dude, I do that all the time. I've been doing that for 11 months. It's not working. Like, obviously, we need another route, you know? Brittany, yes, actually, that's funny that you mentioned that because Azriela asked to go swimming tomorrow. And I told her that I can't take her by myself because, well, our pool here, I can't open the door. So if you want to go, that'd be awesome because Azriela was just asking me today. Yeah, it's gone on too long. And I told the doctor, I said, I'm not letting this go. I said, I'm not letting this go with my daughter because you can see something's wrong with her. Like, you can look at her. Just look at her. Look at her foot. It takes 2 seconds. You can see something's wrong with Adriela's foot. You're not going to say that I'm freaking crazy. You know what I mean? But I definitely understand parents and adults' frustrations when you know there's something wrong with you. You know you're in pain. And everything is just ruling out normal. Can I get an amen? I know somebody has been through that. It was like with me when I used to go to my OBGYN doctor, my old one. She said that I was making stuff up in my head because I was having pain in my ovaries. And she said, no, you're fine. You're fine. I said, I think it's my birth control. She said, no, it's you're fine. Yeah, let's do it, Brittany. She said, you're fine. And then I said, no, I'm not fine. So then I had to go to the ER and they tested me and I ended up getting copper poisoning in my ovaries. This is right before I found out I was pregnant with Azri. I got copper poisoning because the birth control that I had was the IUD, the copper one, the one that doesn't produce hormones. And so, anyways, yeah, I ended up getting copper poisoning. So they had to remove the IUD, and then like 2 months later I got pregnant with Azri. But yeah, whenever you know something's wrong, definitely seek help, you know. Hi Dominic, are you coming over tomorrow or no? Hi Cynthia. But yeah, I'm making chicken fajita and quesadillas with sour cream. The ortho doctor has to go. I know, exactly. That's how I feel. I do not care for that orthopedic doctor. Bella, stop. You already went outside. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. These dogs be stressing me out. Yeah, I got copper poisoning in my ovaries like 8 years ago. She went to get blood drawn on her arm. They got 3 tubes of blood because they're checking her for like immune, like, what is it called? Somebody just said it. Hold on. I'm going back to the comment. They're checking it for immune problems like inflammations, arthritis, lupus, because Azriela's foot has been bad for almost a year now, and they have not been able to find out. And more than that, more than one opinion, not too many good doctors. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm just like, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be scandalous, like, and like be like, oh no, something's wrong with my, like, I'm not trying to be, ¿cómo se llama? Who's that mom? The one that got killed? I'm not trying to laugh, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to be that lady to be like, something's wrong with my child, and there's nothing wrong with her child. Something's wrong with my child. We can obviously see it. Juvenile arthritis. Yeah, they're trying to check for that. Never heard of copper poisoning. Glad you pursued it further. Yeah, once I got it removed, I got better. Shirley, there's nowhere to go play. I live in apartments, and Mark don't do all that. But they already went outside. They're just whining because I'm cooking. They smell the food. Hi, Jen. So don't seem to care, and it's scary. Yeah, autoimmune. Yeah. So we know our bodies and our children's. Yeah, exactly. And she told the doctor, she explained to them where it hurts. She told them when it starts to hurt. She told them and all that stuff. Any way to slow it. I don't know if there's any, you know. Oh, Mark, he's in the other room. Mark didn't go to work today. He didn't feel good, my loves. He didn't feel good. He has been having Gypsy Rose. Yes, we ain't trying to be that. You just want to know what's wrong with your foot. Yeah, exactly. Because like they like she wants to do like cheerleading, and she wants to do dance, and she wants to do gymnastics, and I can't put her in anything yet until I know what's wrong with her foot, or if it's curable, or like how to deal with the situation. I don't know. Termin is a natural anti-inflammatory. I have two main problems, and it was given too many from drugs. I do still take a few. It has worked wonders. Guys, we're gonna have fun tomorrow. That's scary. Doctors don't be listening. I went through that when I was in the hospital after my stroke, and I had to get a PICC line, and needles hit a nerve or something, which made my arm really hurt. That sounds horrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Marilyn. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like I'm just trying to find out what's wrong with her. Like, I'm just trying to help her. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be problematic. I'm not trying to do all that stuff. Like, you know, hi, Debbie. I'm not trying to be like that. You know, I told her that, like, me and Mark's mom took Ashley today to the doctor. Because, I mean, her dad is not going to do it, so. Hello from Canada. You pulled out 2 of your IVs. I can't do it. Yeah, so after she did that, she had to be fasting this morning because she got her blood drawn. And, exactly, Juanita. I feel like when you go in as a mother, like, you look concerned. They act like we're being problematic, you know? I'm like, I'm not problematic, I promise you. I just want my child to get some help here. You know what I mean? I thought I heard Mark. Sorry, I'm trying to make quesadillas real quick. I'm trying to make Azri's quesadilla first because she just wants cheese. The tortilla hot. Tortilla hot. Ow, 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 ow. I had to keep switching doctors until I found out that one would listen. Pain in the butt. I hope you find answers for her. Thank you. Appreciate everyone for the concerns for my sister. Many years for your baby girl. I'm not trying to scare you. Yes. The cousin was complaining about his knee hurting. Time was growing pains, and the final it was secret. Yeah. I thought about that too for a minute, Tina, but I didn't think it was or anything like that. And obviously I rebuke anything like that, you know what I mean? So, but I know you're concerned. I get it. Yeah, it's kind of scary. But yeah, when I found out I had like the copper poisoning, that was not fun. Like, I couldn't even walk. I ended up in the ER. They had to carry me in the ER. Like, that's how bad it was. Dominic was there. I remember Dominic was there. He was in the waiting room, like, what's going on with my mom? But he was like, I think he was like 11, 12, something like that. Like, he was about that age when I ended up in a hospital. Hi, Virgie. And I remember my doctor was like, oh, it's nothing. And the ER doctor's like, yeah. It's something. Hi, Virgie. Hi, Bridget. He's still hungry? Oh, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I can't keep it with him. Hi, Paula. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out what's going on. New family hot topic. Well, it's been going on for a while, Dominic. I don't know if you've known about it, but it's been something that's been going on with sister for like this whole school year. She said that she went to school, she went to class, and her classmates were like, Ashley, or whatever. Exactly. It's so hard to find a good doctor that listens, right? Yeah, I felt bad. I was holding her while they were just freaking drawing blood from her, and I started thinking of, I hate thinking like this, but if anybody's ever been through this, and I know probably somebody on here has, because I have so many viewers, but it just made me think, like, what parents that deal with children that have really bad illnesses and sicknesses and have to go to oncologies and stuff like that, what parents, can we throw some hearts up because I'm getting emotional, what these parents have to go through to see what their kids go through medically wise. Because my friend, she lives in Canada, and she has a daughter that's born without arms, right? And you know, her daughter, I think she's about 5 or something like that. Well, her oldest daughter, she's 9, and her name is Elena too, right? Well, her daughter Elena got diagnosed with child cancer. So her daughter's been in the hospital for months getting treated. And just to know, like, what your child has to go through, like, you know, and as a parent, you can't do nothing, you know what I mean? You just got to be there and be supportive and just show moral support. But I don't know, for some reason, I thought about them today. And, hi, Keith. And, yeah, she would stay in the hospital for months with Elena at the hospital while, you know, the husband stayed behind with that daughter, with the other daughter, and then her baby, because she had a baby, too. So she was just like, you know, getting a lot of donations, a lot of help and stuff like that, because, you know, it was just very sad. But the daughter's finally at the hospital. She hasn't completely beat it yet, but she's out of the hospital. Sorry, they're cutting the grass outside and mowing and blowing outside. To MD Anderson. Who is that? Let's see. Yeah, it is saying. Y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. This is a totally different subject, but I'm telling y'all a secret. If you're ready to hear it, heart the video. Make sure that the doctor sends the rheumatologist to all medical records. Yes. Oh, nice. So, there's a girl that I really don't like. Change the subject. There's a girl, and Amanda's probably on here like, oh no, she's gonna talk about it. There's a girl I really don't like, and I found out that she might go to the event in October. Look, Amanda's already with the eyeballs. Now, if you guys don't know the event in October, it's the event with people that are born without arms and amputees. I found out today she might go. And I thought you liked everybody. I know, right? Anyways. I'm just kidding. Here we go. I know Amanda already knows I'm going to say something. I had to say something. Let me tell you guys something. Just because somebody's born different or an amputee or whatever doesn't mean that they're always good people or nice people, or not everybody's personalities are just going to get along. With some people are just going to clash. Okay, you must be new here. Yeah. They're like, Elena doesn't like everybody, y'all. Okay, but our personalities clash like a lot. And this is her first time. Amanda, you can message me. Yeah, you can personally message me. Just don't post names here. I threw my tortilla. Sorry, tortilla, you didn't do anything. It wasn't your fault. Okay, so I haven't told Mark yet that she might go because he knows I don't like her. And he doesn't like her either. Amanda doesn't like her. Priscilla doesn't like her. You know, if my best friends don't like her, you already know. You already know there's a reason. That was so mean, and people thought it was terrible for arguing with him all the time. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a shitty person for saying it, but like, I mean, we're gonna be truthful here. I'm not happy about it either. Amanda said, I'll tell you guys real quick the story. So she has no arms like me, and she does things with her feet. Awesome, right? But she likes to play victim about her situation, and the only reason why I don't really care for her is because she does that on purpose, you know? And I feel like you are blessed and highly favored to have the feet that you have. I'm making chicken fajita quesadillas. To be blessed to have the feet that you have, to be able to still use them as hands, write, type, game, do makeup, eat, feed yourself, right? You're blessed. You're highly favored. Because there's some people that are like born without arms or are amputees and lost their arms, and they don't have that privilege to use another limbs or whatever. And this person is like, I don't have any arms, so literally, they can do stuff for themselves. I've seen it. They do it all the time. But they're like, I don't have any arms, so I'm not going to cook for myself. Why do I need to cook for myself? I'm disabled. I'm like, girl, you can cook. I've seen you eat with that pork chop, you know? I've seen you eat the pork chop. Anyways, so she's like, why do I need to cook? Because I have my brother and I have my family here to cook for me. They have arms. They can cater to me. She literally said that. She literally said that. And I was like, oh. If I would have talked like that, my mama, no ma'am, you know? And so that I don't like. I don't like when someone talks like that about themselves and their situation. Yes, it's not my life, but I can relate to it. You know what I mean? And not only that, but like the way that they say it, and they said, I don't have to cook. That's why I have family to do it for me. They have arms. They can take care of me. Ha 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 ha. It's not a funny situation. You don't sound cute. It's not cute. Don't be that person. But they're so young. Like, they're so young. Like, yeah, they're in their early mid-20s or whatever. I just feel like it's like the maturity level about your situation. You know what I mean? And so, like, that's just a sample. What, baby? Oh, yes. You can grab your plate. Sorry. She said, is the food ready? Yes, Mama, your food is ready. You can grab your plate.
Right here?
Yes.
Is it right here?
Yes. I see the princess. She's probably jealous of you. Oh, was she hiding in the back? I didn't even see her. I did not even see her. Waving? Was she waving? I didn't even see her. I was flipping tortillas. Okay, but anyways, yeah. So like that just made me upset. Like, you know, like you know, whatever. Y'all can judge me. I don't care. Y'all can judge how I feel. I don't care. I'm like, you know. But at the end of the day, it's just one of those things where I'm just saying, like, you have the privilege. You're doing what you can already with your hands, which is your feet. Do what you can with it. Don't make fun of your situation. Don't belittle yourself. You know what I mean? And the crazy part is, this is what gets to me the most. This is the part that gets to me the most. She literally posts videos of herself and wants the attention from people to do it. She literally is an attention seeker. Oh, I feel sorry for myself, but look at me eat my pork chop. Oh, I feel sorry for myself, but you want to see me do my eyebrows? And I'm just sitting here like, girl. I'm like, And I've tried talking to her, you know, but she's just like, ah, I don't want to talk to her because, you know, I got this many people to entertain. I'm like, well, never mind. I was trying to help you. I was trying to be your mentor, but obviously you don't want me to be your mentor because you think you're too good for me. So, you know, sorry. So Kardashian. I know, it's like it's so Kardashian. But yeah, like, again, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I promise you I don't hate everybody, but I'm just one of those people where I don't like people that make fun of their situation and don't try hard enough for themselves, you know? Hi, darling. And especially when they act like immature about it. That's my thing. So y'all just pray for me. Y'all pray for me I get through this. Like, I get along with everybody else. She doesn't want the help and you just have to set her aside. Yeah, exactly. We should make my mom a comedian. Let's not. Let's not make me a comedian. She just has to learn the hard way. Yeah, but she wants the attention. That's the thing. Like, she's seeking the attention. And Amanda, am I right or am I wrong? If Priscilla was here, she'll tell you too. Like, they seen it. Like, it's just the people started. Not everybody's gonna like your someone's personality. Thank you. I don't even know what I put on my lippies today, to be honest with you. I mixed 2 different lipsticks today. Ooh. I put too much cheese. But, you're right. Amanda said, I'm right. I don't know. I just can't. So, yeah, I might see her for the first time in October. And I already know I'm going to have to be nice. So, I'll be fine. A little bit of tequila. I'll be relaxed like this. Be like, Elena, are you good? Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, like some people. Thank you. Carla just said it. Thank you, Carla. Carla said it best. You want her to advocate for herself, not play victim. She prefers the attention from playing victim. That part. That part. Yes. Thank you. Sorry, I got some cheese on you. I'm sorry. But yes, that's exactly what it is. Like that. Oh, thank you. That's what it is. You're done? Dang. Okay. Thank you. She finished already. There's a difference. She's obviously an attention seeker. My mom simply does her best to earn money so she can raise her kids and live like anyone else. Yeah, exactly what Dominic just said. Like, I do my best. You need a gummy for relaxation. I got plenty. And let Mark babysit and have fun. Wilma, that would be a miracle. And I mean like a hailstorm and tornado combination. I wish. I wish. But yeah, no, that's exactly, just like Carla just said it right now, that's exactly what it is. Like, some people like to play victim of their situation. Some people just don't want the help. You know what I mean? Some people just don't want the help. And trust me when I say, people do act like that. And it's sad. I don't have arms, but look at me. I'm making quesadillas. You know? Like, I don't sit there and play its excuse of the way I was born. My mom is one of those where you might be the baby daddy, but she can't go a minute without knowing her kid's condition. That, and if the baby daddy doesn't give me problems from going out. Dominic. Yeah, that part too. Alright. So we're making tortillas. Did you ever interview your mom on live on how but it was 15 to raise you. Alana, did you ever interview your mom on live on how but was from birth till teen to raise you? Karen, I kind of did, but my mom is like, she's a woman of short words. But if it doesn't make sense, they didn't want the help, but now they're crying wolf. Make that make sense. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Nah, it's the former. So So my mama doesn't speak a lot of words. Hi Donna. She's very like you can ask her like, how did you feel like when you found out you had a child was gonna be born without arms? She'll be like, pues I was nervous and like I didn't know what I was gonna do. Yes, baby.
Do I still have a swollen foot?
Yes, baby. She said, do I still have a swollen foot? Yes. Mama G's favorite word is oh. Yeah, and my mom's only word she ever says in life is oh. Like, that's all you're gonna get. The summary of my grandmother was she was a strict parent. My mom was a very strict parent. But my mom will tell you straight up, she had no idea on how to raise me growing up. She had no idea. She literally knew little English. The help that she got was because my dad was able to translate for her, because my dad spoke both English and Spanish. My mom just went with the flow. And my mom literally did not get physical therapy for me until I was about 3 years old. And you know what they did? I kid you not. All they did was poke at my shoulders and was like, what happened to her arms? Oh, that's where it stopped growing. Oh, well, what can she do with her feet? I felt like an animal, like during a science experiment. That's how the physical therapy was for me. I give it to people that, sorry, there's a fly. I give it to people that go to physical therapy and they get the help that they need, but I didn't get the help that I needed. Unfortunately, when I did physical therapy, I actually, at 5 years old, I declined it. At 5 years old, they gave me a choice. They said, do you want to do this or do you not want to do this? I said, I don't want to do this. They said, okay, do you want prosthetic arms or do you not want prosthetic arms? My mom and my dad forced me to have prosthetic arms for like a couple of months. And I said I wanted to trash it. You know what I did with those prosthetic arms? I threw them in the trash. They're in the trash. Trashed it because I hated him. You know? I was like, what are these prosthetic arms going to do for me? I was like, honestly, I was already thriving without the prosthetic arms because my mom took the time while she was a working mother and literally owned a business with my dad to take the time to teach me how to freaking feed myself, write for myself and everything, you know? My mom never gave up on me. And my dad was very like, my dad wasn't probably, I couldn't actually vouch for that. I'm pretty sure my dad wasn't like really like helping me a lot with my feet like that, like my mom was. But my dad was like my mom's supporter. Like my dad was like, you can do this. I believe in you. You got this. You know what you're doing. And she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. But he's like, you got this. So my dad was able to translate a lot for my mom. But my mom did go through her struggles. And when the schools and people offered to help my mom with whatever it was for me to learn my independence in school or make things easier in classes for me, my mom agreed because she was like, okay, these people are helping me. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do with this situation. I've never been taught what to do with this situation. So anyone that's offering to help me to get my daughter her independence, I'm going to take. You know what I mean? I'm amazed that you do the things with your legs. I admire you because you're awesome taking care of your kids. Thank you. You know, and there's just some things that I do in life, like cooking, cleaning, opening a door, brushing my hair, taking care of my kids. I think I take that shit for granted. And it's so funny because you guys like come to my page and you guys are like, Elena, you make me realize that I take my life for granted and da 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 da. But did you not know that I feel like I take my life for granted? I do. Because I've gotten so comfortable with the fact that I'm able to use my feet every day as my hands, that I don't think that it registers to me that this is not normal, Elena. This is not the normal that people go through every day. This is your normal, but this is not a normal thing. You know what I mean? And it makes me think like, damn, girl, like, I don't know how you figured out. I figured out how to cook by myself. Nobody taught me how to cook. Nobody taught me how to cook. Nobody taught me how to wash dishes. Nobody taught me how to change diapers, make baby bottles. I taught myself that, you know? But at the end, it's like, it makes me realize that I take what I learned with my feet for granted sometimes, because I've gotten so used to doing it all the time that to me it's just natural. But then when I sit back and I think about it, I'm like, girl, this is not natural. You're blessed. You're super blessed to be able to learn and figure the things that you figured out on your own, that a doctor didn't teach you, that your mom probably forgot to teach you, that a physical therapist didn't get to teach you, you know. But I was determined because I wanted to learn. I wanted to be able to do what so-and-so was able to do. I didn't want to get left out, you know what I mean? And it wasn't to prove myself to people. I didn't need to prove myself to nobody. I still don't need to prove myself to nobody. I just wanted to be able to learn it, how to do it myself, you know? I didn't want people to look at me and be like, oh, pobrecita, she can't do that. She ain't got no arms. What? Some humans with all the parts don't do half of the things you do without your arms. I know, I've heard that this morning. Hi, Barbara. I was telling that this morning to people. I said, man, I'm lazy. They're like, Elena, you are far from lazy. I said, thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I'm not sure what happened. I commented in my comments, said it was deleted. Oh, I don't know. I just love you. I know people who have two working arms and hands and don't do half of what you do. You're amazing. Thank you. And I think it had to do a lot with my mom. I think a lot. Can we throw some hearts up for Mama G? Like, I love my dad. I'm a daddy's girl. But I know what I learned today was because of my mom. I know it was my mom. I'll give my mom that, because my mom worked so hard to get me where I'm at. I hate prosthetic arms, girl. I hate it with a vengeance. I'm all about it for people that need them or want them. I'm all about that for them. But for me, I hate them. You're a Superman. Don't ever let anyone talk you down about anything in life. Thank you. Yeah, it's not for me. I mean, I'm happy for other people it works with or whatever, for their arms or their legs or whatever. Like, you know, to each their own, right? But it was never for me. And plus, I wouldn't be able to do my makeup like the way I do now. It would never. My eyelashes could never come out like this. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. It's actually the truth. But yeah, like, I'm so grateful for having the mom that I had. She drove me crazy. Me and her fought a lot because we argued, because my mom didn't let me try to be independent, because my mom was always scared of me being independent. She was always scared I was going to burn myself or hurt myself or fall or, like, end up in the hospital somewhere. But I have proven to my mom that I'm okay. I'm fine. I got through life. You know, you did your job. Okay, Dominic, just text me later. But yeah, so like at the end of the day, like I said, like, I'm grateful for my mom. I really am. And that's why I get upset when people laugh about their situation. Like, I understand we're going to be limited on certain things we do in life. There's some things that people can't do without arms. And I get that. It's fine. But when you laugh about your situation and you make fun of yourself and you're just like, I'm going to depend on people around me to take care of me, and I'm not going to work hard to figure it out on my own to take care of myself, that's where I get pissed off. You know, my mom's not going to be here for the rest of my life. Obviously, my dad's no longer here with us. I might not have a spouse for the rest of my life. We never know how my life is going to end up. My kids have their own lives. They might not take care of me, you know. My sister's not going to be here for the rest of my life. I might not have the same friends 20, 30 years from now. They're not going to take care of me. I don't want a caretaker taking care of me. I want to learn how to take care of my damn self. Does that make sense? Can I get an amen in the comments? A to the man. I don't want someone else doing it for me. I want to do it myself. You know, I busted my ass so hard to be this person. And that's why I can't hang out with someone like that makes fun of their situation. I'm like, I'm going to depend with somebody with arms. I can't hang with people like that. I'm sorry. I just can't. You can't make me. You can't make me. You can't make me. You know, I can't hang with people like that. I can hang with people that want to learn. I can hang with people that want to try. But I can't hang out with people that are like that. Does that make sense? Before I go, I got you, Mom. I'll take care of you. Oh, Lord. Boy, you can barely take care of yourself, but I love you. Dominic. But yeah, like, I just, you know, I don't think they get that. But again, they're young. Like I said, they're in their early 20s. They're still immature. They still haven't figured out life yet. Some people don't have no willpower. Yeah, some people just don't. And like I said, just pray for me in October. You know? So, just pray for me. Amen. I'm going through the exact thing right now. Not having to learn to take care from middle without to use the left stem and hand and ability to walk. Your chair expression. But I'm still going to take care of you. It's my duty as the oldest. You're blessed, Elena, in Jesus' name. Yeah. So, again, I'm not trying to be mean about the situation. I just need y'all to understand where I'm coming from. I've tried to work with this person, but this person is just so hard to work with. And Amanda is my witness. Priscilla is my witness. Mark is my witness. They know. So, I haven't talked about it much because I just didn't feel like talking about it. But now that I got the news today about the situation, I was like, oh, great. So much fun. I'm so excited. Yeah. So anyways, I love you guys. I'll be on later on tonight. Make sure you guys come and join me. I'll see you guys in a bit. I made some food for us real quick. I'm gonna get some sour cream. But I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And just remember, don't stop trying. Keep believing in yourself, you know. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.